So I just heard something. Was that you? Were you trying to get my attention? Are you up on the stage? Man, this place is like full of energy. I can feel it.
He will touch you.
Who's he? And the thing about
I lost my life here.
You lost your life here? What's your name? Who's here with me right now? I'm not gonna lie, I just got the chills. Did you just try to talk to me?
Constructed in 1910 in the heart of downtown Globe, Arizona, the Elks building stands as a testament to early 20th century ambition and craftsmanship. Once touted as the tallest three-story structure in the world, it quickly became a cornerstone of the town's identity. Primarily recognized as a Jones Mortuary funeral home and the Elks Lodge, the building also played a significant role in the town's commercial landscape, accommodating an insurance office, various retail establishments including an antique mall, and even a theater. Though its origins are closely tied to its mortuary operations, the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks, founded in New York in 1868, first occupied the second and third floors during the building's early years, later expanding into additional sections of the structure. In recent years, the building has assumed a new identity. Reports of unexplained phenomena and lingering spirits have elevated it into a prominent destination for those drawn to the paranormal. And so, on this night, we step inside, prepared to document whatever we encounter and to contribute our own chapter to the growing archive of accounts surrounding this historic and compelling site, as this was just another one of our eerie explorations.
I don't know.
Are you hearing that?
What do you hear?
Someone coming down the stairs. You didn't hear that? It was loud.
No? All right, so this is the base floor at the Elks Club building. Just gonna do a lighted tour of the building real quick and then see where it leads me. So that's this, oh, okay. So the sound we're hearing is this refrigerator back in the corner here with the waters and the soda. So this is the entrance, main part of the building that leads to the bar area.
We know this was a cigar bar.
Okay.
Like a
lounge, a little area
well,
for people.
More so where he sold tobacco and cigarettes and things like that.
Nice.
Because we know of an article that we found in the paper that he had fallen in love with one of the actresses that was on stage. So back where you see the lights back there, that would have been down. So all this was in an arch down into the basement.
Okay.
They ended up falling in love and marrying pretty quickly, and they ended up being very jealous.
Okay.
And it was one of those, he didn't murder her on site. He murdered her down the street by her apartment and then took his own life.
So like I said, I'm just going to do a tour of the building. And said I wouldn't be going in this area, but I'm going to go ahead and So this looks like a stage. It's a really, really big building.
So the mortuary moved out.
Okay.
The Elks took over the bar. And then at some point they needed more space because they were still going up and down to do all their events and the like. So this was built in 63.
63, okay.
It was added on. Could have been 62, finished in 63.
Yeah.
But it's all, it's just one floor. So underneath us is a garage.
Okay.
And then above us is nothing. It's just all concrete. So this was pretty state of the art. This air system was written up as very forward, so that it feels like a steamship in here, but
Yeah.
the air would pump out here, and then there's a receiver on the other end of the floor.
Okay.
And it would cycle it.
Oh.
So it wasn't really built with any windows that could open. And then it goes down at an angle, and that might have been how the stage was done too, because it's so much lower at
Lower
the back.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna just take the tour. I'm not gonna say a lot of things right now. The only thing I will say is if there's anybody here right now, do not hesitate to interact with me. I mean, no harm whatsoever. I'm just here to get a grasp of this building, get the feeling for it. I know there's a lot of rooms back here that maybe it doesn't. I'm just, like I said, I'm just taking the whole tour of the building. This looks like the kitchen area. So like I said, if there's anybody here with me right now, don't hesitate. I'm mean no harm whatsoever. There's a lot of interesting history behind these two rooms back here.
This is where the viewing rooms were.
A view, okay.
So, and there was no elevator because it wasn't designed as a mortuary. But over time, these were converted to a hair salon, so it had plumbing, so we just made them into restrooms.
Oh, nice.
But these were,
Really nice.
they were 2 viewing rooms, and you can see from the outside if you go down the alley that they had taken the bricks out. And one of the last exalted rulers said he still has the crank lift. So they would take them out, and we're right above where the coffin doors to the basement are.
Okay.
So he said they would take the coffins out, put them on the lift, and just crank them up and slip them in here. And then they could bring them back out.
If there's anybody in this room with me right now, please give me a sign of your presence. So there's a red light on this camera. And it's definitely a area in which if you want to speak to me, please do so. We typically can't hear you if you're trying to talk to us with your normal voice. So, but if you speak into this red light, it may be able to be picked up. Your voice might be picked up by the recorder on this camera. Like I said, as I walk through this building, I don't know where this door leads. Oh. So I just heard something. Was that you? Were you trying to get my attention? Can you do that again? Can you make that sound again for me? I do hope I got that on audio. Let me just continue to go over here. There really wasn't much. Our tour guide didn't really give us any backstories behind this little area. Looks like under the stage. So I'm up on the stage with you now. This is a lovely stage. Definitely heard movement over there. If you're up on the stage with me, please give me a sign of your presence. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and exit this stage room. I'm gonna call it the stage room. If there was anybody in this room that was communicating with me that I just heard that. Could you make that noise again? Are you up on the stage? So this is obviously the bar area. Interesting to find out if there was any activity while Heather and I went out and got something to eat.
Moments after the owner left the building, we began setting up static cameras to keep watchful eyes during our time in the building. The main camera was switched to night vision mode and then placed on a table in the northwest part of the room, facing most of the bar. Another night vision camera was placed in the middle of the room, positioned to face the main entrance to the building. The ultraviolet camera that you see here was placed on a table against the west wall, facing the center of the bar. This night vision camera was placed at the base of the staircase facing the ascending stairs. Unfortunately, this camera only managed to capture 51 minutes of footage before it stopped filming. Lastly, we placed this ultraviolet camera in the administrative room, as it was positioned to cover most of the room. Each static camera captured a variety of unexplained occurrences throughout the duration of our investigation. The following segment will only showcase clips captured while we were setting up our equipment, before our official investigation, and during the time that we were away from the building.
It's a waste of opportunity. I mean, if you think we can place it, you want to place one in here? Wait, did that thing move?
I did a lot of stuff. I did a lot of stuff.
So if you're here right now, or if you would like to interact with me, please do so. That's just a bug. So just for the record, I was just toured this part of the building, so I won't go back in here. I take it, I'm gonna go down this hallway when Whoa! That sounded like a bee, but it wasn't. Okay. Now there is somebody, are you standing in front of me right now? Here, let's move away from some of this equipment. Okay, so it looks like you're standing here. There's some energy. Can you make that go to red? Can you make this go to red for me? So it went to orange. Thank you for that. Can you use a little bit more energy and make that go to red for me? Weird. It's like I lay it on the table and it stops. Can you touch that gauge for me again? I have it on the table. It's easy for me to just lay it down. Can you prove that you're still here right now and you're trying to engage and communicate with me by touching that gauge? See, it's not my camera, so you'll see that my camera is not emitting any electromagnetic fields. But as soon as I raise this up, okay. Was that you? I just heard movement over here. Don't be afraid of me. Can you make that noise again? Man, this place is like full of energy. I can feel it. I normally am not able to feel the energy that others feel, but it's very heavy. I'm going to take the trek down this hallway, and then I'm going to go ahead and head down into the basement where the mortuary was at. Yeah, I kind of poked my head around the corner.
Yeah, and you can see.
This is interesting.
And it gives you, authenticity, but you can see even up there. See the copper like fixtures.
Yeah.
So they're all Art Deco and amazing.
Oh my
Dang.
god.
There's still light bulbs on them.
I was just gonna say, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And it was built in 1910, so they were just installing electrical and all of these. But we got the plates and.
So are these
from the outside? We can see, and when you go on the outside, it kind of gives you a different idea. But we see all the built-ins, and we see like this might. I don't know if they were serving food, like a snack bar or whatever, to the outside, but you get a feeling like this was used
for
somehow.
some kind of service?
Yes.
Yeah. Food service, maybe. I'm gonna try to communicate as I go. I'm trying to do the K2 meter as I walk. This is an interesting basement, though. Room. I guess this doesn't lead into the basement. There's another door I have to go into. I wonder if it's this door right here. Like exit this door. Yeah. Well, I gave you the tour of the interesting hallway. All right. Okie dokie. Some motorcycles outside. Okay. Get this ready. All right. So I'm gonna head down into the basement here with caution. Oh, some of the lights are left on. I need to shut those off. So from my understanding, some people have seen like a man down here, or a spirit of a man. So if you're in this area and would like to communicate with me, I would like to see you too.
This, Tom's secretary got about here and
Okay.
wigged out and had to bolt back up.
So when you say that, are they seeing things or feeling things?
Feeling.
Okay.
Now, some of the teams have described the same exact guy down
Okay.
here wearing the same exact thing. This floor is the wood floor. I don't know if you remember, it gives a little bit over here, but it's sturdy.
So while we're walking through the bottom here, since what are some? I know you mentioned that some teams are experiencing, and are there any apparitions or any shadows that
More so that they're physically seeing that guy.
seeing that guy? Okay.
Yeah. Because they're describing him in the same clothes.
Same clothes.
And there's something distinctive about his clothes.
I think what I'm gonna do as I go through the rest of the basement mortuary area is I'm gonna bring out the Spirit Talker app. Again, guys, I don't take this real serious. However, we did. Well, now my gauge is going off. Are you interacting with me right now? So I'm gonna load up the Spirit Talker app. So I'm gonna push play here on the app. Okay. All right. So this is the Spirit Talker app that I was talking about. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that on right now, and I'm going to, let it run. I'm gonna walk through the mortuary or the basement, and let's see if we can get some, responses that coincide with what I'm asking. Hopefully I can put this in my pocket and you can hear it. Oh, okay.
You are courageous.
I'm courageous? Why am I courageous? Can you tell me why I'm courageous?
We fight the darkness.
What with the darkness?
I'll affect the lights.
Okay, if you're going to affect the light, can you turn that off right now? Oh, I figured it out.
He will touch you.
Who's he?
When?
Who's he? Who are you talking about?
They see the mist.
What mist are you talking about?
All bad. Suffered.
I know there's a lot of people that suffered, and they were brought here and
That
embalmed.
man's here.
What man is here?
Chairs.
I see a chair there, and
Bone.
see the thing about what I don't like about this app
Affection.
is it just spews off words, and a lot of times they don't really make any
I
sense.
was religious.
You're religious, and the
I
thing about
lost my
these,
life here.
you lost your life here. What's your name? You said you lost your life here. What's your name?
James.
Your name's James? James, how did you lose your life?
Saw torture.
You were tortured? Are you talking about the pit down here?
Gregory.
So your name's James?
Courage.
Yeah, it takes a little courage to get through this. I get that. So this is the room where somebody's going to interact with me. Who's here with me right now? Man, this thing's going off. It's like crazy. James, is that you? Wow. Who's interacting with this gauge? Can you, here, you know what? Let me just move this. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on in there.
Be wary of her.
Of who? So if you guys listen carefully, you can hear the music.
Sliced.
Definitely having a
I'm
good
very friendly.
Definitely having a good time over there. So I see this K2 meet. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and shut this Spirit
My
Talker app.
happy place.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut the Spirit Talker app off. It's interrupting, so I'm sorry for those that like the Spirit Talker app that might be watching this. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool because, you know, you can hear things, like you can hear what the spirits are trying to say. Ooh, there's a lot of cobwebs right there. I wasn't a step forward, but not going to go into those cobwebs. But on that Spirit Talker app, I don't know. I'm getting a lot of energy in this area. I don't feel the energy, to be honest with you. Like, it doesn't feel heavy. Now, when we were taking the tour earlier, I felt really heavy down here, or it felt heavy down here. James, I'm going to take that name seriously from that Spirit Talker app. Could this be you that's interacting with me? Unfortunately, I didn't bring my spirit box with me. You know what I could do? I'm not a big fan of the Necrophonic app either, but I think I might try that and do that. So if there's anybody in here with me right now, there's a device sitting on this table. It's right there. It'll allow you to interact with me. So if you engage with that app, or gosh, if you engage in that device, I might be able to hear your voice and might hear what you're trying to tell me. James, are you down here with me? Are you down here with me, James? Man, this is going crazy. If there's anybody here with me that isn't, you could be James, you could be anybody, please, you have to give me a sign of your presence. Like, I mean, I know this is going on, I mean, this is on red zone now, like, I am like begging for answers as to why or how, what's affecting this gauge right now. I mean, it's off the charts. All right. So I'm gonna sit on this. right, so I'm taking a breather right now. It's pretty warm down here. So, like I said, I'm just here to try to interact with you. If you can use these devices to communicate, I mean, it looks like somebody or something's already interacting with this. However, it's just, I don't know. Just my luck that the train's going by right now. That's cool though. If you hear that train going by, say something about it. Do you guys hear a train in here? Like I said, I'm not here to harm you at all. You have a really beautiful big building that I like. That I'm just, and it's just amazing. Yeah. So, you know what I think I might do? I might actually go ahead and, well, first of all, I want to go into NightVision and do a NightVision, just kind of go down here in NightVision. As I make my way through the building, or sorry, the basement again, if you didn't get a chance to interact with me on the way here where I'm at now, you know, the first time, definitely feel free to do so this time. Definitely feel free to interact with me. I just don't know if you've made the attempts to communicate with me. If you have via your voice, I thank you for that. That train's still going. I'm gonna switch hands. There we go. And like I said earlier, if you were attempting to communicate with me earlier, and I just didn't hear you, then I do want to thank you for that. It's definitely interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I just got the chills. Was that you that was just interacting with my body? I don't know why, but I just got the chills. Interesting. Man, that was crazy. I just feeling that, like, I don't know how to explain that feeling. Just that train is just super loud. I apologize for that. Train's got places to be though. So James, if you're down here, I really urge you to give me a sign of your presence. I'm going to go ahead and think I'm going to continue my ascent in the building and go up the endless staircase to the next little section. All right, so I'm gonna head up the staircase. Okay. All right, if there's anybody here with me on the staircase that would like to interact with me, please do so. There is a device right here that you can potentially interact with. And if you've done that already, I thank you for that. All right, so I'm in this upper floor, first right, going up the main staircase.
This ended up being for the secretaries and the like. So it was administrative, and originally it wasn't open to the staircase, it was just open to the mortuary, and then eventually they opened it up on this side.
Okay.
So we've had a lot of female activity come through on this
Okay.
level.
If you're here with me right now, or if you're in this room right now, I would like to experience that and be shown a sign. And you could do that by tapping on the door, tapping on the wall. I'm not sure what's going on with this door. Put this flashlight in my pocket. Okay. Yep. The heck? I don't know if this is safe to walk on. I'm not gonna try, but it looks like it might be outdoors. Are you down there? Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a staircase. I don't know. Not sure what that is. Did you just try to talk to me? I don't know if I picked that up on camera, but it sounded like something was whispering or like humming or whispering like a low voice. Thank you for that, if that was you attempting to communicate with me. So I'm on the second floor. This is like the banquet room, from what I remembered from the owner of the building was telling us on that tour. So what was this room used for then? You don't?
This would have been weddings and parties and, banquets and things.
Okay.
And then this side had a kitchen. I love this door.
Yeah.
We had it all set up, so it made sense. I'll reset it. But this was, it had a counter in here and awnings. I don't know why the awnings, maybe aesthetics, but,
Yeah.
and then you could go pick up all your food and everything and then go back out to the table. So this was another kitchenette. And then there's closets upon closets here and there and everywhere.
I am just absolutely amazed. Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were going to be camera shy for a second. So, I mean, this room, out of all the rooms, I'm farther away from any kind of electrical source, so well, I don't know how much time I want to spend in this particular room. It's beautiful. I really like this floor. Must have been a festive time to be be a patron during the heyday of this building, where they were serving food and drinks, and you get to spend time with your family and friends. I'm kind of jealous. If you have the ability, there's a red light on this device in my right hand, the one right here, that I'm moving up and down. If you speak into that red light, I would love to hear the stories, My gosh. I don't get it. Are you standing here with me right now? Oh my gosh. I can't believe how much this gauge is going. It's just off the charts. Oh my gosh. I mean, is that even... I don't understand. This whole building is just either full of just electrical device, electrical output, or it's got some serious energy here. I can't even tell. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel the energy. I just don't feel. The only time I felt any energy walking through this building was on our official tour with the owner, and downstairs, I believe, in the basement, and upstairs. I felt like heavy pressure on my chest. So you can hear the outdoor noise over here. Bunch of chairs. Guys, I'm just going to let this K2 meter, I'm going to keep it on. I might actually tell you when it stops. We're going to play it in. Normally I would not show it because it's not, it's not reading any electromagnetic waves or energy. But it's constant. It's like still hitting at least orange. Oh. It was just at 1. It was just doing that. Yeah, I heard that sound again. There's something going on downstairs, and I'm hoping some of the cameras pick that up. I can't be down there and do this at the same time, unfortunately. Look at this. I'm going to stand right here. I'm going to zoom in on this, but that thing's still going off. This building is just, I don't know. Let's see if this can zoom in on that. You'll see that K2 meter on that where the chair is. Can't hold my camera straight. But that was going off when we were setting up that room. So I'm in this room right here, and definitely exposed and vulnerable to your presence. So feel free to interact with me. I have to sit for a second. So if there's anybody in this room right now, there's plenty of gauges or things that you can do to interact with. there's plenty of things to interact with. For instance, there's a red light on that table in the center of the room, or over, like, in front of me. Can you walk over there and touch that red light for me? K2 meter is just going off. I mean, the gauges are going off everywhere in this building. I mean, it's truly hard to believe. I mean, you got, it's, you know, right there, over there, that gate, or that K2 meter is going off. Okay, so I'm in night vision mode now. The IR adapter on this one is a little better. I'm still going to be using my flashlight to guide me with, you know, certain areas on this floor. So if you can hear me talk, that goes to you. If you're in this, on this top floor with me. So as I mentioned, I'm up here with you, and I'm asking nicely if you can come forward and interact with me. I don't know if I'm about to run out of memory on this card. If this camera cuts off, it's because I ran out of memory on this card. So, I mean, it is getting late. I think what I'm going to do is I am probably going to go ahead and cut this investigation. I'm going to try something quick here. I'm just going to put this right here.
Exhaustion, the late hour, and apparent technical issues with our equipment ultimately brought our investigation to a close. As we packed up, I found myself reflecting on the unanswered questions this building still holds, its layers of history, its sense of permanence, and the stories that remain concealed within its walls. Structurally, it is one of the most remarkable buildings of its era, and combined with its reputation for unexplained activity, one thing is certain: we will return. And so, this chapter draws to a close, another step forward in our ongoing pursuit of the unknown, another chapter complete, as this was just another one of our eerie explorations.